What's going on, everyone? CJ back here with a brand new episode of the SFL. That is right, the Smallz Football League. And we have officially made it to season number 2 here in the SFL. What a wild first season it was. And shout out again to Jesse Moore, Tommy Pickle, Aiden Grau, and the Jersey Shore D's for winning the Super Bowl and taking home that illustrious Smallz trophy in season number 1. So we are kicking off season number 2 here, taking on the Toronto Thunderbirds. They got 2 subscribers on their team and hoping that we can get off to a better start this year than we did in year number 1. Of course, it was a little bit rocky for your Tuscaloosa Terminators, and hopefully we can have a little bit better start and maybe even make the playoffs this year. So in today's episode, guys, we have 4 new subscribers joining the league, putting us at 78 total subscribers here in the SFL. That is freaking awesome. We also have to game plan to take on these Toronto Thunderbirds, and there were also a couple surprise moves that took place this week, one of which I did on purpose, the other was completely done by the CPU. So we got a lot to get into today. Cue the intro, man. And as always, guys, if you would like to join the SFL as a creative player, check the pinned comment down below. It's got all the information I would need to add you to the league, and you could be part of the 78 subscribers that are already having fun and putting up some stats here in this league. Also, feel free to check out the official SFL Discord. Link is in the description. I keep track of stats, league news, general chat, standings, all that good stuff. It's a pretty good time, and feel free to check out my channel memberships if you would like to support me. It's only a couple bucks a month. I do not make any revenue, ad revenue at this time, and you also get a couple pretty cool perks with that, one of which being your player can have Superstar or Superstar X Factor. So take a look at those if you would like, but joining new subscriber QB here on the Milwaukee Motors Cooper Fox, 7-foot tall QB, might I add. We got another 7-footer, brother Sam Fox, so shout out at Mojo Red for making these entries. Couple 7-footers on this Milwaukee Motors team, definitely the tallest team, I would say, in the SFL. I'm not really sure how you're going to stop a 7-foot quarterback and a 7-foot wide receiver, and they're brothers, so they got that chemistry going on. The Motors were terrible last year, 1-16, but they may be a force to be reckoned with. So Sam Fox here gave him the Jamar Chase build with the little Antonio Brown drip going on here. 7 feet tall, 212 pounds, out of Michigan. He is a deep threat, and he has got 99 spectacular catch. So just like Jamar Chase, he's going to be able to, come down with those 50-50 balls and make those highlight reel plays that you would expect from a highlight reel player. Also got 96 jumping, good catching at 92, pretty good speed at 92 as well. So welcome to the league, Sam Fox and Cooper Fox on the Milwaukee Motors. And joining the Savannah Spirits, who were one of the better teams in the SFL last season, we got D Ford. And this is, in fact, the real D Ford who played for the Chiefs and the 49ers, cousin of subscriber quarterback Caleb Hayes. I thought that was pretty cool. So D Ford himself is not a subscriber, but maybe he can be. That'd be cool to have a real NFL player subscribe to this channel. But welcome to the league, D. Of course, D's career was cut short, unfortunately, by injuries in real life. So he is going to be looking to make a career resurgence here in the SFL. 6'2", 252, out of Auburn, 33 years old, as is his age in real life. He's a speed rusher, got really good finesse moves at 89, can also wrap up the ball carrier as well with that 87 tackle, and pretty agile, some decent block shedding. So D Ford here joining a Spirits team that was already great, and now they're only going to get better with some true NFL talent coming aboard. And breaking news here in the SFL, we got QB formerly of the Las Vegas Jacks, Chase Kaiser, requested a trade to go to the Providence Red Raiders. So Chase will be playing on the Providence Red Raiders, who were pretty good last year, and he is the first subscriber to join. So naturally, that left a vacancy at the quarterback position over on the Las Vegas Jacks. So enter Drew Vincent. So shout out at Huge Football Fan 2914 down there in the comments. Drew is going to be taking the reins here at QB in Vegas, and he is a 6'4", 215-pound quarterback out of LSU. Got the Joe Burrow build, and also made his college LSU just like Joe Burrow, and also just like Joe Cool. He's pretty accurate on the field. That 93 medium accuracy is very good. Got good play action at 93 as well. Good throw power at 93. And all around a solid QB. So welcome to the Providence Red Raiders, Chase Kaiser. And welcome to the league, Drew Vincent. Now this one here, I had no hand in. This was all done by the CPU. But Savannah Spirits trade tight end Dallas Bolton to the Kissimmee Crocs. I have no idea what they got in return, and I can certainly move Dallas. Let me know if you want to go back to the Spirits. I can certainly do that. But I think it's pretty cool when teams make moves like that. And here on the Crocs, I mean, they're a pretty good team. They got Patrick Mahomes, one of the best, if not the best, slinging him the rock, and also playing alongside subscriber Blake Altenhofen, who was in the running for Rookie of the Year last season. So it might be a good thing that Dallas ended up here on these Crocs. Like I said, I can move you back to the Spirits if you want to. Let me know. But as of right now, at least, some breaking news and some trades going on here in the SFL. You gotta love it. First time taking on the Toronto Thunderbirds. We played as the Thunderbirds back in Madden 24. This is obviously the revamped Thunderbirds, logos, jerseys, stadium, all done by me. But first time taking on them, and first time going up against subscriber QB Jordan Baker. So he is going to be the man slinging the rock today. He is 6'3", 218, also out of LSU, and he is a strong arm quarterback, and he's got a pretty much a cannon for an arm at 96, but look at that throw on the run at 97. So if the play breaks down and he has to scramble, not only can he heave it deep, he can do it accurately. Good play action, really good accuracies across the board. And Jordan Baker, he might be a problem today, and hope that we can weather the storm, so to speak, and find the victory against the T-Birds. Running backs, they don't really have anybody too crazy. I mean, Khalil Herbert, he's fine. Craig Wiggins, a rookie out of Oklahoma, no idea. Jaleel McLaughlin, playing good in real life, but, you know, he's not that good here in Madden. So, yeah, I don't know. Henry Pearson is the fullback. Stephon Diggs, Cortland Sutton, and our other subscriber here, Barnaby Hunt, also a 2-year man, is the slot wide receiver. So he will be catching passes from Jordan Baker today. He's got 94 speed. He's got the short route down pat, just like you would hope for a slot receiver. He can catch the ball in traffic. So will the combination of Jordan Baker and Barnaby Hunt be too much to overcome today? We're going to find out soon. Oh boy, Travis Kelce. I just played him in my Summits franchise, and we lost to the Chiefs. Got to play him again, so that is wonderful. He's here. Aiden Olson, the rookie out of Notre Dame, is also here as well. Offensive line, they got David Bakhtiari. No way he's a superstar. Maybe at one time, but he's never on the field. He's always hurt, but he's a superstar in this one, so we'll have to deal with him. Lyle Collins is the left guard, pretty good. Austin Corbeck and John Michael Schmitz are the centers. Right guard, they got AVT, Elijah Vera Tucker, and right tackle, DJ Glaze. So offensive line, not really good. Maybe our subscriber defensive line can actually get some sacks and make an impact today. Defensive line, they got Milton Williams and Drake Jackson, Will McDonald, and also Derek Anati and Tim Settle. So not really a good defensive line either, for that matter. Frankie Louvu, though, pretty good linebacker. Peyton Wilson, who actually led the SFL, or was up there at least in tackles last season, he's here. Caden Ellis as well. And right linebacker Josh Sweat. So, I don't know. It doesn't matter because it could be terrible and we could still get dominated. That's how this series has gone. But we'll see. AJ Terrell, very good corner. So, Slay, not going to say his first name.
Hey, it's Slay, not Darius.
It is Slay. Slay is here. And Kyer Elam, pretty good corners, I would say. Xavier McKinney, who's leading the NFL in interceptions with the Green Bay Packers, he's here as well at the free safety spot. Grant Delpit of the Cleveland Browns here at strong safety. Kicking the ball is Joey Sly, and putting the ball away is Daniel Whelan, another Green Bay Packer. Got some good old home cooking going on here in game number 1 as we are home at Skynet Superfield and checking out the Toronto Thunderbirds uniforms. Those are pretty darn crispy, if I do say so myself. Got the creamsicles as their alternates and their home jerseys here. This was The Toronto Thunderbirds were a Madden. They are a Madden team, but I used them last year in Madden 24, but I redid them, and I think that logo is fire, and I think their uniforms are ultra fire. So we'll just keep them in the aways, but for our uniforms here, we are gonna switch it up and go Skynet's little alternate uniform action here in game number 1. So if you guys are fired up for this SFL series and you're loving this content, please like the video, subscribe to the channel. At 2,000 subscribers, I will do an NFL jersey giveaway for you guys. And without further ado, let's get on down to Skynet Superfield in Tuscaloosa and get ready for the game. And here come the T-Birds coming into hostile territory. And a week 1 victory for your Terminator squad would mean everything, because you guys remember the rough start that we got off to. I think we started last season 3-8 or 3-9, ultimately almost made the playoffs because we did have a nice late season run. But let's not give ourselves an uphill battle to climb. Let's take care of business and get off to a hot start here in season number 2. QB Jordan Baker, shout out at Neverland Productions down there in the comments. Will Jordan Baker be a touchdown maker, or will he be a sack taker? I know he's not a faker. He's a subscriber with, I got nothing. I had the freestyle going there for a minute. It was cooking.
Nice rhyme.
But it fizzled out. So let's not let our defense fizzle out here. Baker's going to start out single back here, give it to the running back Wiggins, and a wide open target. That's Cortland Sutton. Oh my God, it's happening. Just like last season, man. It's only one play. I know, I'm not going to sit here and complain, but our defense had its shortcomings last year. They did pick it up there towards the end. We started to get sacks. Cornerback Jaden Taylor really came alive, led the team in picks, but that first pass from Baker, if that's a sign of things to come, I'm not going to be a happy man in this one. Baker now shotgun. He's got the rookie right behind him to the left. Where is he going to go? Going to be a little check down to Wiggins. And that time we are right there to meet him. So that's a little bit better staunch defense. And I'm hoping that we get some sacks in this one. We get some guys in the backfield. A pick or two would be wonderful. I'm not holding my breath. But pressure, that bust pipes. And I'm looking to bust the T-Birds pipes in this one here. And nope, Cortland Sutton's just busting my pipes. Pause.
First of all, pause.
Yeah.
As he picks up another good catch. Let's bring a little pressure here at Baker. We got Jax Vaden. Not going to matter. It's going to the edge. And, oh, Jaden Taylor with the missed tackle. No. I mean, we were set up beautifully. Perfect position to stop the rookie Craig Wiggins out of Oklahoma. And Jaden, brother, I love you, man. You're a great player on this team. But, I mean, we should have had him on that one. Brandon Moore, subscriber safety. Couldn't do the cleanup work. And this is not how I wanted game number 1 of season number 2 to go. The Thunderbirds, who were not really a very good team last year, they march downfield and pretty much do whatever they want on that one. Our offense is going to have to respond, and respond very quickly. Drew Thompson had a good season last year, and he's going to be looking to build on that. We got so many pieces here on this team. And we got, Thompson at quarterback, reigning offensive player of the year, J.J. Huntington back there in the backfield. We got Jake Powers at receiver. We got Scooby McBoomski at tight end. We got Ty Huntington also at receiver. So we have no shortage of weapons. And Huntington making a nice burst there, picking up 7 on his first carry of the game. So I expect this team to put up some points. That's 100% true. We got to just stop the other team from putting up points as well. And we got Jake Powers there on the left side. He was the deep bomb specialist last year. Will he be a deep bomb specialist this year? I don't know. Njoku's just a specialist everywhere he goes. He led the SFL in receiving yards last season. Picking right up where he left off is the Chief, making a good first down for Tuscaloosa. But 2nd and 11, got to pick up some yards here. It's Njoku again. I mean, this dude is an animal. I love our subscribers. They're awesome. But the Chief, David Njoku, it just makes play after play after play. And he is a really big staple of this squad. Let's go a little RPO game here. We got Tyler Boyd in the game now. He is going to be the target. And a great block there by Jake Powers. That's a big 6'8" body. He can do it all. He can catch passes. He can run deep bombs downfield. And he can also throw some blocks as well, as he was able to spring Boyd for a gain of 7. And here on 2nd and 3, this will probably be Jake Powers on the drag because that route gets open a lot. I mean, Jake just got thrown around like a freaking rag doll out there. It wasn't exactly the best pass by Thompson, but you know what? At the end of the day, it got the job done, and I will certainly take it. Now, we're at the 10-yard line. Chance to tie things up here. We'll probably be looking for Powers on this corner shot off of play action, but we'll see. And there's a bullet from Drew Thompson. Look at just the pinpoint accuracy. Had to even throw it a little bit behind Jake Powers to make sure that ball did not get intercepted. And what a way for the Terminators to respond. Nice pass by Drew Thompson. Even better catch by Jake Powers. Extra point is up and good from Corey Booter. So we knot this thing up 7-7. Our offense is looking as fluid as ever. We had no problem scoring points last year and putting up yards last year. And hoping that first drive from our defense was just an anomaly because, like I said, they started to really start clicking towards the end of last episode, but definitely gonna need to do like the opposite of what we did on drive number 1 because if we don't, it could be a very, very long day going up against Jordan Baker and this T-Birds offense. I think I'll user up on our defensive line here. Haven't been doing that so much in this game, so maybe that will help, and no, actually not. That is going to be a catch from Stephon Diggs. So we have not seen Barnaby Hunt, the slot wide receiver subscriber on this channel. We have not seen him get targeted as of yet. But he's in there. He's in there on most sets. He's number 8 right there. So maybe he'll get a target on this one. Baker coming out single back. And, oh, man, we had James Bradbury in pretty good position. And what do you know? It is Barnaby Hunt, the subscriber wide receiver, picking up a nice first down. Come out zone, but audible to man. Zone ain't working so far, so hopefully we could do a little bit better with the man coverage. Gonna user up on Austin Kringle, and I mean Taylor. Jaden, what are you doing with your tackles, brother? Oh my God. We were right there in position to make a stop, and I believe that was Jaden Taylor. It was one of the Taylor brothers. Take a look at it here. We'll see if it's I called a timeout. Gosh dang it.
What the fuck is this?
I called a timeout for no reason, trying to go to the instant replay. You know what? Screw it. We'll let that play go, and we'll just start from scratch here. I'm all discombobulated in this one. I don't like being discombobulated, so hopefully our boys can stop Baker. Right now, he's pretty much doing whatever he wants, and there's a nice tackle there by Brandon Moore. Craig Wiggins, the rookie, only able to pick up 2. Like, I had this theory that, and I don't know, you guys tell me. Like, I've said this before. I feel like teams are tougher to stop when the season first starts. And that might be what we're seeing here, or maybe it's just the T-Birds, are going to be a good team this year. I mean, this rookie out of Oklahoma, man, Craig Wiggins, no idea what he's about, because obviously I, skipped the draft in this one, don't really do too much of the offseason stuff. He looks pretty good. All right, I'm going pressure here. I just feel like I have to, because we got to find a way to get Baker rattled, and there's Jax Vaden on the stop. Let's hold them to a field goal, please. Do not want to go touchdown for touchdown with any team, really. In the SFL, our defense has to be making some stops, and we got to force, if nothing else, 3 points. So hopefully we can do that. We're guessing pass. We're shading inside, and I'm also going to have Leslie just guard up the middle here. Man, oh man, that's a touchdown for Barnaby Hunt, and it was Jaden Taylor in coverage. Look, I'm going to give you a pass, Jaden, because you did lead our team in INTs last season. Not really having a good game in this one. That was a good pass by Baker. We were in position to make a stop there, and Barnaby Hunt going to make this thing 14-0. Should be the last play here before the end of the first. We're going to give it to Huntington again, and he's running the ball well. He's got good vision, finding those open lanes. Peyton Wilson is going to stop us for a gain of 4. But that will be the end of the first quarter, 14-7. And these T-Birds were, what was their record last season? 7-9. It was similar to the record of your Terminators. They're not looking like a 7-9 team right now. They are looking like some freaking all-stars. Come out shotgun here from the 42. Going to be a little screen pass to Huntington. This was his bread and butter last season. And oh, look at the juke. My God, that may have been on A.J. Terrell as well. And Huntington just simply put the defender on skates. That was a thing of beauty. And I forgot to mention, J.J. Huntington did go up to, yeah, it was A.J. Terrell, actually. Huntington did go up to Superstar because he did win the Offensive Player of the Year. So he's got some new abilities equipped and putting them on full display on that catch and run. Just need one hard-fought yard here. Can Huntington pick it up? Yes, he can. Thought he was going to actually have more, but the gap kind of sealed up a little bit. But Huntington is starting out good. 5 for 27. I mean, not the best yards per carry average, really, but I'll certainly take it. And that does move the sticks. We are now into Thunderbirds territory. So got to watch Powers there on the outside. He's got the inside leverage, but that is A.J. Terrell over there. So, yeah, I'm not going to try that. Njoku just catch it and go down because Peyton Willis was waiting in the wings for us there. And the Chief making his 3rd or 4th catch of the contest. So he is playing just like he did last year. And again, just such a huge, huge staple of this offense. I am going to have subscriber tight end Scooby McBoomski motion over to the left and see if he can spring Huntington free. He is. So is Jake Powers. Huntington in open space. He's going to be so dangerous with that superstar ability. And Huntington picking up another first down. So far, he's been the player of the game. Yeah! Coming out single back, TE attack here, but I also put McBoomski on a drag. And that honestly was going to be the read, but how can you pass up the Chief? I wanted to go to Scooby, but he just really wasn't winning on his route. So when in doubt, throw it to the Chief. Good things are bound to happen. Yeah, next episode, I'm going to highlight some of our new subscriber and player abilities just to show you guys. But we got 2nd and goal here. Going to go stick here to Jake Powers. Powers catches his 2nd touchdown of the game. A powerful, might I add, touchdown. And we are able to match the Thunderbirds, at least so far, touchdown for touchdown. You love to see that. And if our defense can just step up and make some plays, we do get the ball after halftime. So chance to kind of separate ourselves on this scoreboard. But again, it's all in the hands of the defense now. And here comes Jordan Baker. Wonderful. Just like quarterbacks do to me all the time. Perfect on his completion. Got a touchdown in there. And probably just has a perfect quarterback rating right now. So I don't like that. We got to change that up. And it all starts with the D. Okay. That was a pretty good play. Barnaby Hunt catches it, but it was actually for no gain. We really need to get the Thunderbirds off of the field because that would do wonders in establishing some defensive momentum, which Lord knows we need that. So let's use her up on Austin Kringle rushing off the edge. Can he get? He was getting to Baker. Someone please stop him. Oh my Lord. Thank you, Jax Vaden. We should have had Baker in the backfield because Kringle got some penetration, but luckily Jax Vaden was there to do the cleanup, and we are, in fact, going to force the T-Birds into a punt. Very nice work, defense. Very nice work indeed. Daniel Whelan going to come out for the punt and return here by corner Jaden Taylor. Ooh, put a defender on skates. Jaden Taylor's been missing a few tackles, and he just made up for it there with the vicious juke move. Jake Powers having himself a very good game as he's already got 2 touchdowns in this one, and we have not even tried to target him on a deep bomb yet. Probably because A.J. Terrell is there, and I'm not really in the business of testing A.J. Terrell, but you better believe your freaking britches at some point. We are going up top to Jake Powers. Let's keep it on the ground, though, for now. And Huntington, really no lanes there as they were pretty much all clogged up. You would have needed some Drano to get Huntington some yards there. And here on 2nd and 11, got to go to the bunch trail. This is usually a Njoku route, but we're going to put Powers on the streak just in case. Let's also have Huntington block for us as well. The Chief, though, with his X Factor lit up, this could just be his play. It is his play. David probably has 5 catches for 79 yards. He is absolutely balling out. Not sure if I like this. We got these 2 really good corners to worry about, but maybe we can get a corner route. Look at Ty Huntington. Don't forget about Ty. Ever since Jake Powers emerged, Ty's role has kind of minimized a little bit, but he is a great receiver, a 1,000-yard receiver from last season. That time it was Kyer Elam on coverage, and Drew Thompson put the ball where only Ty could catch it. That was a masterclass at route running and passing, and you absolutely love to see it. And now we got ourselves set up beautifully here. We can kind of control this clock a little bit, you know. Ideally, we would want to possess the ball until the end and not let the T-Birds get a shot. That might be a little bit tough, but I'll tell you what, we're going to let this thing tick down to the 2-minute warning, and we're going to give it the old college try. 2 minutes to go till halftime. We might be able to get McBoomski on this drag route out of play action. I think he's open. There we go. It's Scooby. Get in the end zone, Scooby. He was so close. Oh, just needed 1 yard. Scooby would have got maybe his first touchdown. I'm not sure if I can't remember if he got one last year or not. But either way, that Drew Thompson is throwing dots in this one, man. This dude had a whole offseason to prep and train and develop his craft. And boy, is that showing up on full display here. So nice catch there by Scooby. And we got 3 tries to get it into the end zone from the 1 yard line. Hopefully, Huntington can just power this thing in. He is just a walk in the park. Green grass and blue skies right in front of him. That was a stroll down Central Park. No adversity at all. And the Terminators are doing their thing. Defense playing good on that last drive. Offense playing good, you know, the whole game. We got a little bit less than 2 minutes to stop the Thunderbirds and go into the locker room with a lead. Let's see how aggressive Baker and these Thunderbirds decide to be. They are going to pass, okay. So got to be aware of that. And it's a catch and completion there to Stephon Diggs, and Stephon does just go down to the ground. Now they're coming out in this hurry up, which I always
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
hate, and we're going to get cooked. We are going to get cooked there. Wow. Okay, so apparently this is going to be a shootout. Stephon Diggs and Jordan Baker with the hookup. That is annoying, but I guess silver lining is we still got a ton of time to try to score, get the ball after halftime, and double dip. In a shootout like this, you got to figure you're going to need that. We're going to go probably to Scooby again on this route. Looks like it may have a chance of getting open. Scooby! Look at Scooby McBoomski! The tight ends coming alive in this one. David Njoku and Scooby proven to be a deadly combination, as that is Scooby's second big-time catch and run, getting us already down into probably Corey Booter field goal range. Let's go back to the screen. Coach did call it. I'm just trying to, I don't want to give the T-Birds the ball back no matter what. I don't want to throw a turnover. That would be highly unfortunate. So Huntington on the screen just seems like a good idea. Okay, that time he catches it and turns upfield and gets the first down and goes out of bounds. A masterclass there. And Drew Thompson and Jordan Baker pretty much both perfect so far in this one. Yeah, I want to target Powers, but having AJ Terrell there just does not give me that good old warm, fuzzy feeling. So we'll keep that one in the back pocket. Huntington going to catch it. Going to make it 2nd and inches. We will call our second to last timeout. A field goal would be cool, right? That would be dope. I would be down for that. But with the way that our defense is performing, or I hate to say it, but underperforming in this one, you just kind of feel like you need touchdowns. So points is points, right? Points is points, and I'm fine with that. But yeah, gonna definitely try to get a touchdown here. Huntington might win on the curl. We're gonna put, or the streak, put Powers on a curl and just kind of see what happens here. I don't like any of this. Yeah, that one was doomed from the start. Gonna make it 3rd and inches. 23 seconds to go. I'm putting Powers on a corner. That might get open. Or do I just streak him? I will leave him there. Also got Njoku on the patented angle, and that was almost a sack and almost disastrous, as we had a defender there, Will McDonald, almost bring Thompson to the turf. Coach actually wants me to go for it. Oh boy, why? Why do they want that? I don't know why they want that. Oh man, why are you doing this to me, guys? All right, coach says go for it. We're going for it. Not 100% sure why. Man, that's risky too. I don't like this, man. I do not like this at all. We got called timeout. Yeah, you know what? I'm taking the points. Too much could go wrong. And 3 points is better than nothing, and I'm just going to take it. Corey Booter lining up for the kick. We'll see if he can drill this one through. That should be good, and it is. Yeah, call it what you want. You know, I just want to go into the lead, or go into the locker room with the lead. Now, there's still 17 seconds, so I guess Jordan Baker and the Birds could do anything, but you never know in a shootout when you may need those 3 points, and I just made an executive decision and figured that was the best option. One more Hail Mary attempt here for Baker. Please, God, don't pick this up, man. Oh, it was nearly a sack, and it's picked by Roquan Smith. Can we actually house this? Roquan, you're not fast enough. Oh, that would have been awesome. If we would have had someone like, I don't know, corner like Jaden Taylor or Amari Taylor pick that one off, they would have housed it for sure. Roquan Smith just did not have the speed, but we still end the half on a very, very strong note. And our defense is playing a little bit better. Well, I don't know. They played good on that one, okay? That's all I'm going to say. So 24-21, will we get scores at halftime? Sometimes we do. Sometimes we don't. We'll see if my screen ever wants to load. Come on now. Spirits and Red Raiders up first. And so far, the Red Raiders are beating the Spirits with new quarterback Chase Kaiser at the helm. Las Vegas Jacks and Louisville Fighters. So both the quarterbacks that traded teams, so to speak, are getting shown here. Jacks right now down to the Louisville Fighters, and we got the North Carolina Flyers and the Salem Steelhawks. For some reason, their logos aren't here, so okay. But subscriber Cameron Moore going up against Alex Thompson, and right now the Flyers have the edge in that one. Drew Thompson playing some good football here in the first half, man. Get a look at some of his highlights. But he is throwing dots, precision, pinpoint accuracy, resulting in multiple touchdowns. And we got that 3-point cushion now, so as long as Drew continues that and continues to play mistake-free football, I guess if I continue to play mistake-free football, I think that we got a pretty good chance in this one. I do like our odds, and especially that INT from Roquan Smith. Maybe that can get the boys going. And we're going to start out here. RPO to Huntington, but we got Slay over there. Yeah, not even going to try that. But Huntington has a nice hole, and he is chased down there by Peyton Wilson. But Huntington now at 10 for 52 and getting the outside run going on that one. 2nd and 11 here. Got this shallow cross with Powers. This usually gets open. That was dangerous. Powers does shed a tackle, but only for a minimal gain. And that's going to make it 3rd and 7. I'm going to go back to this play action, Scooby McBoomski drag across the field because it has been working pretty well. This time I don't really like the defense and we're almost sacked. I had Scooby. That is highly unfortunate, man. Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite us, but we really had a chance to kind of burst this thing open here, and unfortunately couldn't make anything happen out of it. So AJ Cole coming in to punt the ball away. Man, that's annoying. We really needed that. Come on, check up. It's not going to check up. And out comes Jordan Baker and I would say this high-powered Toronto Thunderbirds offense. So let's go ahead and user up on our D-line. We got the Vaden brothers out here, and that's good defense. Thank you. That ball was jarred free by, I think, TJ Edwards. And a big 3rd down now for the T-Birds. Yes, pass, shade inside. We got a spy out here on the field. We know Baker can run when he wants to, and just blown assignment there. Wow, missed tackles all over the place. Can somebody please get to Cortland Sutton? 4 catches for 110 yards, and we just couldn't get them off the field on 3rd down when we really, really needed to. We almost had pressure there, sacked by Aiden Leslie, but the Thunderbirds do convert a dagger of a 3rd down. Yeah, we really needed that one. Problem is, we didn't get it. So, news out of downs here for Baker, and Roquan Smith is there. Not to get a TFL, counts as no gain on the play. And Roquan Smith, he led the SFL. Well, I don't think he led the SFL in TFLs last season. He might have. I mean, he was definitely up there for sure. Almost had one there, but unfortunately, it was a conversion. Draw play now. So this Wiggins guy, man. Craig Wiggins, the rookie out of Oklahoma, he is doing his thing and looks like he's going to be a force to be reckoned with here in the SFL. So we'll see what Baker does here out of single back. Going to go back to Wiggins, and that time Xavier Woods is there to shut that thing down for a minimal gain of 3. But the Thunderbirds are knocking, and all we can do now really is just kind of play bend but don't break, because they're definitely, in scoring range. So just got to hold them to a field goal. All we can do right now is hold them to a field goal. We got Aiden Leslie out here playing coverage. Great defense on the outside. Not sure who that was. It was, Amari Taylor. That's right, man. I don't think he's number 11 anymore. I got to check this because he left in free agency. I brought him back, and he is number 34. So I got to remember, Amari Taylor, not number 11. He's number 34. And you know what? I am sending the house at Baker. I do not even care. We're sending pressure, and we had Kelsey, but we couldn't stop him. That is why I hate playing Travis Kelsey. Again, I just played him on my other series, Akron Summits franchise. And if you guys don't watch that series, I encourage you to give it a little look-see. It's a pretty good series. But Travis Kelsey was annoying in that game, and it looks like he's going to be annoying in this game too. And that's kind of like our team's identity right now. We cannot stop teams on third down. And you got to be able, when you get a team in third down, you got to be able to stop them on third down. And Stephon Diggs is going to score. And the Toronto Thunderbirds are going to retake the lead. So we'll see how big and how impactful that last drive that we weren't able to score will be, coming out of the locker room. Right now, it allows the T-Birds to take the lead, and hopefully we could put something positive together on this next drive. 2nd and 9, we're going to go back to screen to Huntington. Need some blockers out there. Huntington going to be just short of the first down. And this may be, as much as I hate to say it, this could be 4-down territory. I mean, I don't want it to be, definitely. But I just feel like if we punt the ball back to the T-Birds, they've got it figured out right now. So I don't know. Hopefully Huntington can pick up this one hard-fought yard and not even have to worry about it. But we'll see. Njoku going to be blocking on that side as well. Come on, Huntington. He's going to get shut down. Oh, man. Frankie Louvu gets us. And why all of a sudden can we not convert? I don't know. But I don't think that I can punt the ball back to T-Birds in this situation. Yeah, call me crazy, but it's just a feel type of thing. I don't feel good about punting the ball back. If I don't get this, it's probably guaranteed points for the Thunderbirds, so.
Oh, I wish that you hadn't pulled the trigger.
Oh, we got That's on me. Our offensive line is not playing good in this game. And I mean, we had like a split second. But you know what? I don't regret it because, like I said, it was just a feel type of thing. I felt like the Thunderbirds are going to score anyways. Now they only got 32 yards to do it. Yeah, man, this is tough. Still got a whole quarter, though. So, I'm not in panic mode as of yet, but I'm about to be. Oh, come on. Oh, it's a trick play. Someone pick it off. I don't know if I've ever seen that type of play in Madden before, and it was almost a disaster by Toronto. But it was actually Barnaby Hunt, too, I think. No, it wasn't. I'm sorry. It was Travis Kelsey. Okay, that's why. But I don't know where Kelsey was going. And, I mean, we could have had a gift-wrapped interception by TJ Edwards, and it just bounces off his shoulder pad. This could be the game of missed opportunities here because we're definitely getting opportunities. Nice open field tackle there by Brandon Moore. That time it was Khalil Herbert. We haven't really seen him too much in this one. It's been mostly rookie Craig Wiggins, but here's our chance now, boys. I'm going man coverage. I don't even care. We're guessing pass. We're shading inside and just hoping that we can get a stop here that we really need. Oh, thank God. Barnaby Hunt drops it. Now, Roquan Smith was in the area, so give him a little bit of credit. But that was huge, and they are going to have to send out Joey Sly, which will keep it a one-score game. So nice defense by Tuscaloosa. Exactly what we needed. Sly going to boot it through. Our offense needs to wake up because they're not doing the things that they were in the first two quarters. Going to open this drive up with a little play action. I feel like they would suspect us to run it because we have been quite often. And we got Ty Huntington, and he can't hang on to it. Oh, Terminators, man. You guys are ripping my heart out right now. For whatever reason, we just kind of lost our mojo. We'll get it back, I think. I hope anyways. But, yeah, we kind of lost it. So 2nd and 10. Let's see who can get open on this one. I should have never targeted Huntington on that one, but again, we had pressure coming in. Trying to get a flag there. That's not going to happen. And a big 3rd down. I'm going PA cross out of I form. Yes, I called it. I do not care. We're going to streak Jake Powers, and hopefully Huntington gets open on this route. I mean, he's... dude. Offensive line, wake up! Offensive line, wake up! Can I get a subscriber offensive lineman to join this team, please? I mean, I don't think that they actually have a sack yet, but they've got pressure like every single snap. And I'm really starting to get sick of it. Jacorian Bennett, force a fumble or just miss a tackle. That works too. Man, dude, they have shut us down this entire 3rd quarter. And unless our defense can get a turnover, I am starting to lose my confidence in this one, guys. And I do blame the offensive line. If we go on to lose this game, I 100% am going to blame the offensive line because they're playing terribly. But Barnaby, that's Barnaby Hunt. 2nd drop, that one could have been a walk-in touchdown. And again, like, defense, what are we doing out there? But, I mean, Barnaby had nobody in the area, and he drops it. That is tough. And I guess the Madden gods were smiling on me that time. Gotta watch the outside run on this one, because we don't have anybody on that left side. But I guess he wouldn't go left anyways because it's a shotgun run. But, man, oh, man. Can we tackle? Dude, this is one of the more frustrating games that I've played because we were so dominant in the first half, but we're missing tackles where our defense is doing whatever the heck they want to. Our offensive line can't block to save their lives, and this team should not be like this. Like, we're like 88 across the board, maybe even higher than that, and the question marks continue to arise. It is a 1-score game, but for how long? The Thunderbirds are moving. We got to make something happen right now. Got to go blitz, press up with the boys because, like I said, we got to make something happen. I mean, we can't. Oh, there we go. Sack mode. Sack mode from James Bradbury. Not a subscriber. I wish it would have been, but I will take it nonetheless. That's the first time that we've been able to get home on Baker, and boy, did it come at a very opportune time. That time I did bring the pressure, and I did press up on the line of scrimmage. So you got to figure that had something to do with it. Selling out to stop the run again. Maybe I'll have TJ Huntington just kind of stay out here. And we're there to shut down Wiggins. It's Jax Vaden. 3rd and 18. Got to stop them now. Got the dime package in on this one. Got to have those extra DBs out there on the field. Oh, Kringle had a free shot for Wiggins. Someone please tackle him. Thank God. I don't think that they'll... Well, I don't know. 4th and 9. They're kind of in no man's land here. I'm assuming they're going to punt the ball. Yeah, they are. Okay, that's good. And we got a chance to go down here. And you know what? I'm just going to say it. If we score a touchdown, I may just go for 2. Because I don't want to play OT against these T-Birds. Got to get there first. Because so far, our offense has virtually done nothing in the second half. We'll start out with a little mesh spot here. Maybe hit Huntington and or Njoku. It's going to be Njoku. He needs to... There we go. Shrugging a man off. He had a dominant first half, and he needs to kind of wake up and smell the defeat, because if he doesn't step up, that might be what happens in this one. But a nice play by the Chief there, and he does make it 2nd and inches. So we'll go back to the ground here with Huntington. That's also kind of diminished. We were doing pretty good there, I feel like. Oh, there's a huge hole from Huntington. Got the breakaway speed, and that's exactly what we needed, man. Getting the ball almost to Thunderbirds territory, and that's a big play on the trap from Huntington, bursting ahead, picking up a 1st down, and much more. Going mesh spot again. This is most definitely 4-down territory, and hopefully Huntington can get open. He catches it. Huge clutch catch by Ty Huntington. He's got a couple of those in this one, and that may have just saved the game for us. JJ's like a freaking, or no, Ty. I'm getting all these Huntington brothers confused, man.
What?
Hi, Huntington is like a memory card is what I was trying to say, but that joke, it took way too long for that joke to develop, so I'm sure it's not even funny anymore. But whatever, Huntington makes a great play, and we got about 3.5 to go here. We got game under our control. I probably would go for 2 if it comes down to that. Huntington tried to juke a man on the spin move, but We're not able to, but still a pretty good gain of 5. Coach is saying screen. I like that on 2nd and 5. Now, the screens haven't been working as well as they were in the first half, but we only need 5 yards, and JJ is a great pass catcher. Almost got sacked on that one. Okay, there's some good blocking from our offensive line. About freaking time, guys. And Xavier McKinney was there to make the tackle, but this is all getting set up the exact way that I wanted to. Would I go for 2, though? I probably would. I would at least check the formation and the play. But, yeah, let's just score right now. Got the shallow cross, and we're going to quickly give it to Jake Powers, who catches it. Jake plows ahead to make it 2nd and 1. We are definitely going to let this thing tick down to the 2-minute warning. So my play rec is on 0 today because I couldn't let it tick down to the 2-minute warning because there wasn't enough time. So I had to burn another timeout, which is super, super frustrating. I tried to throw it to Tyler Boyd, dude. I'm sitting here mashing the circle button. Oh, my God, man. This is just all falling apart for me. I don't get it. I do not get it. I mean, I'm sitting there literally mashing the circle button, and it's not. I wasn't throwing it to Boyd. And I run RPOs in my sleep, so there's no reason why that should have happened. And now it's 3rd and 2. What in the world, man? What in the world? Let's please pick this up. Scooby. Touchdown. I'm not even gonna worry about it, man. I'm not even gonna mess around. Touchdown. Scooby McBoomski, our backup tight end subscriber. Really good play. And I'm gonna look at the Y stick. I'm gonna look at the Y stick. We don't have to run the play. I mean, I got, 2 timeouts still. I'm going to look at the Y stick and check the coverage, see if I like it. I don't like it. I do not like the Y stick coverage, man. Oh, man, dude. I don't know. Got to call timeout. I know, say what you will, but maybe our defense can make a play. Who knows? We shall see. Corey Booter going to make it, and it is knotted up 31 apiece. If there was ever a time for a set, and I only got 1 timeout because I'm an idiot, I know, and that could prove to be costly, but if there's ever a time where we need a sack, an INT, a fumble on the kickoff, that time is now, because I don't want to go to overtime, and the Thunderbirds, they may just go down here and score. They've been able to pretty much score at will. I don't know. Hold your breath. We're in for a wild last possession, and let's see if our Tuscaloosa squad can hang on. All right, guys. Need some pressure off of that edge. I'm going to have Kringle just be an extra defender, though. Okay, Baker's running. Oh, come on, Roquan. That was it right there. It was a good bat down. I am happy about that. But he had the interception in his back pocket and just couldn't come down with it. That sucks. That could have easily won us the game. So Baker and the boys will have another shot at it here. We'll see what they do on 2nd down. I got Leslie out here. Oh, it's Xavier Woods.
There's ever a time where we need a sack, an INT, a fumble on the kickoff. That time is now.
With the pick, and it's going to be a house call. Oh, Xavier. That's 2 interceptions in this game now. I absolutely love it. And I don't know what Baker was doing on that last read, because he pretty much, he was looking for, was it Stephon Diggs out there? Let's see who he was going to. No, is that Barnaby? No, it was Craig Wiggins, the running back, and he waited way too long to throw that ball. And Xavier Woods was right there for the interception and the house call. So that was a good thing I kicked that extra point, I guess, right? So, got a minute and a half to hold on here. We are up by a touchdown, so the best the Thunderbirds could do would be force overtime unless they went for 2, and that would, oh my God, don't even get me started on that. But we're up by 7, defense coming alive when it matters most, and let's just stop the Thunderbirds one more time and get out of week 1 with a huge, huge W. Let's do that one more time, boys. Can we do that one more time? I surely hope so. Baker, he's going to find Stephon Diggs. And they are going to use the timeout, so they got to score a touchdown, though. Field goal does them nothing. So I think we're going to go into guest pass mode here and we'll just shade. Now we're not going to shade at all. No shade. I'm going to have Aiden Leslie just kind of drop down and play a little bit of defense out here. It's a screen pass And, oh, nice spin there by Wiggins. I'll tell you what, I like this Wiggins kid. He is doing his thing. And the T-Birds are going to burn their second to last timeout. Come on, Terminators. I believe in you. Let's get a nice week 1 victory, please. That one was thrown at the feet of the receivers, so it's 3rd and 3. Obvious 4-down territory here for the Birds. We know that. And they only got 1 timeout as well. So this is it. This is what we train for all season. This is what makes the defensive coordinator cream in his pants.
What?
And TJ Edwards out here too as a defender, and that is caught, but only for a minimal gain, and it was Cortland Sutton who's having a really good game, but the clock is ticking away for Toronto here. Keep him in bounds. Kelsey does get out of bounds. 2nd and 1, 55 seconds to go in the ball game. I don't like this, guys. I don't like this. It's fun. It's a fun game for sure, but it's also very stressful. Barnaby Hunt with a clutch catch. Wow. That was a clutch catch indeed. And I almost want to call a timeout here. I don't want to play overtime, though. That's the thing, man. I don't. Not going to have to, though, because the Thunderbirds are going to call a timeout. But what a clutch reception by Barnaby Hunt. We had him in a pretty bad situation, and Hunt definitely bailed him out there. So maybe we can just get one more interception. That would be freaking incredible. I'm going to have Kringle play a little defense out here and kind of just watch the corner routes. Where's Baker going to go? He is going to go to a cameraman as he just throws it away. Let's do that 3 more times, guys. I'm going to use her up on Jackson Vaden because the running back is not really the biggest threat, and that one's also out of bounds as well. So 2 more downs, guys. I know you got it in you. Jaden Taylor was right there on coverage, but let's just do that 2 more times, please. And we're going to guess pass here. We're going to shade inside. I'm always having one of these edges kind of play a little bit of defense because I just like to have that extra body out there. Baker's got all day. And I mean, I don't know what he's doing, but 3 straight throws to the back of the end zone. All we got is 1 more down, and we can take home the W. Come on, Terminators. I believe in you. I believe in you. Let's buckle down here and just guard the end zone.
By his grace, by his grace.
It's Jaden Taylor with the game-sealing interception. And why? Oh, God, you're making this so hard for me, man. Why didn't you just down it in the end zone, man? It's like no matter how hard you try, the defender is just like, or the receiver, the corner, whatever, is just like possessed to bring it out. And, I mean, that does put us on the 1-yard line. I don't really like that. I almost want to just kind of QB sneak it here because all we got to do, the Thunderbirds have no timeouts. So as long as we don't take a safety here, which I think we should be able to power through here from Drew Thompson, as long as we don't take a safety, that is ball game. 3 interceptions on Jordan Baker. Jaden Taylor with that game-sealing pick. And what a huge statement win for the Terminators. It got a little rocky there, but the defense did show up when it mattered the most. Hats off to you guys, and hats off to our offense for putting up 38 points. Jordan Baker had the yards at 322, but the 3 interceptions, they were killer. And Drew Thompson had 289, 74% completion, 3 touchdowns, and no interceptions. So you love to see that. J.J. Huntington, 17 carries for 72 yards, averaged 4.2 on the ground, and had a touchdown as well. This guy right here was causing us fits all game long. Craig Wiggins, he played really, really good. Njoku had his usual strong performance. Barnaby Hunt had 5 catches for 67 yards, a touchdown, but a couple really crucial drops in there. Jake Powers, yardage wasn't there, 5 for 31, but the 2 touchdowns, that was awesome. J.J. Huntington had 4 catches for 33. Scooby McBoomski, a breakout game for our backup tight end, 3 catches, 75 yards, and a touchdown. And Ty Huntington, 3 for 47. So really, really nice work there. And then defensively, Amari Taylor, 8 total tackles. So he was all over the place. Brandon Moore had 6. Jax Vaden had 2 TFLs. That's awesome. 7 tackles and 2 TFLs. You'll love to see that. Jaden Taylor had 4 tackles and that game-sealing interception. So really nice work there Austin Kringle had 1 tackle. TJ Huntington had 2 tackles. Aiden Leslie had 1, and that is it. So great job by the subscribers on the Terminators. Let's check out all the rest of the subscriber stats here in week 1. About the Providence Red Raiders picking up a W against the Savannah Spirits. They're a tough team to play, and that was a statement win by Providence. So Caleb Hayes, 257 through the air, 2 touchdowns and 1 interception. And Chase Kaiser, just traded to the Red Raiders, had 228 yards, 3 touchdowns, 2 picks, but his boys did get the W, so really nice work there. Kaiser also ran 6 times for 39 yards. Daniel Banks, he was a force last season. Not a great game here. 11 carries, 36 yards, only averaging 3.3 on the ground. And also Caleb Hayes ran it 5 times for 20 yards. Receiving wise, DeAndre Smith always has a good game. 7 catches for 95 yards. Brother George Smith, 7 catches for 75 yards. So nice work there. And of course, tight end Dallas Bolton no longer on the squad. Did I miss anybody? I don't think so. It's kind of hard with all these subscribers. Sometimes I kind of get my wires crossed a little bit, but I think we're good. And defensively for the Spirits, Cam O'Shea had 5 tackles and a TFL, also a pass deflection. Okay. Eli Acro, the linebacker, had 5 tackles and 2 TFLs, also a pass deflection for him as well. D Ford had 4 tackles and 2 TFLs. So welcome to the SFL. D Ford played a pretty good game, I would say, in your debut action. Jackson Prime had 4 tackles and 2 interceptions. My God, I almost missed that. But yeah, Jackson Prime, what a game by him. Jaden Hayes had 3 total tackles, and Trustin Smith Jr. had 2 tackles and a TFL. So what a surprise victory from the Providence Red Raiders. Milwaukee Motors take a L. I was secretly hoping that they would win because they were just so bad last year, and they got 2 subscriber QBs, but the Akron Summits, good game by them. Dragon Zetron, only 127 yards, but I guess it was enough. 1 touchdown, 1 pick. And Cooper Fox in his debut game, 1 touchdown, but 2 interceptions, 226 through the air. Those 2 picks were killer. And Cooper Fox ran 4 times for 15 yards. Dragon Zetron ran 6 times for 12 yards. And receiving wise, we got Sam Fox here, went 5 for 35. No touchdowns though. So a nice opening week victory by the Akron Summits. Grand Rapids Lightning lose a shootout to the Rochester Rebels. That was kind of like our game. And Lucas Spicer, QB, went for 272, 2 touchdowns, and an interception. But fortunately, it was not enough. Kirk Cousins had a good game for whatever that's worth. And on the ground, let's see, did Spicer run? He ran 1 time for 7 yards, okay? And receiving-wise, Floyd Butler had a great game, as he tends to do. 7 catches for 98 yards and 2 touchdowns, but unfortunately, it wasn't enough. And I got to watch out now with auto-generated rookies being in Season 2. Now I got more, made-up faces that's going to kind of throw me off from our subscribers. But we also got a tight end here. Where's backup tight end? Jarek Smith did not get any targets, no catches. Maybe could have used some, as the Grand Rapids Lightning suffer a crushing defeat to the Rochester Rebels. Salem Steelhawks get a nice win over the North Carolina Flyers. So nice opening week victory from them. And subscriber quarterback Cameron Moore had a near flawless game. 335 through the air, 3 touchdowns, and 0 interceptions. So a great game by Cameron. And Alex Thompson went for 243, 3 touchdowns, but did have 1 interception as well. Ian Taliercio, the running back, went 17 for 67. Not the best game in the world, but it was enough to get the job done. Alex Thompson ran 5 times for 29 yards, and Cameron Moore ran 5 times for 23 yards and a touchdown as well. So you'll love to see that. Receiving-wise, we got tight end Joe Uno. Played a pretty good game. He went 5 for 57. Got a couple subscribers here on the Steelhawks team. So Daniel THG, the corner, he had 5 tackles, no picks or sacks or anything. Not Oreo had 4 tackles and a TFL. So good work there. And it's Oreo, 2 tackles and a TFL as well. So nice win by the Salem Steelhawks. Also helps because the Flyers are in our division. So thank you, Steelhawks. I appreciate that. Boulder Rockies, they had a rough end to the season last year, losing 7 in a row. They get the win over the Kissimmee Crocs, and quarterback Lucas Thomas didn't do much, at least not through the air anyways. 167 through the air, 1 touchdowns, but no interceptions. So he was clean, and also running the ball 5 times for 18 yards. I have no voice, by the way, guys. This usually happens at the end of the episode, so I'm just saying, take that for what it is. But Blake Altenhofen of the Crocs, 8 catches, 75 yards, and a touchdown as well. Dallas Bolton didn't really do much in his Crocs debut, going 2 for 17, but nice win by the Boulder Rockies, hoping they can turn around what happened last season. Las Vegas Jacks lose to the Louisville Fighters, and our new subscriber QB Drew Vincent had a tough initiation to the SFL, only going for 118 yards and 1 touchdown, but in fairness, Justin Herbert really didn't. He had 4 touchdowns, but not a lot of yards, so tough loss for Drew Vincent and the Jacks, and the Louisville Fighters pick up a convincing win in Week 1. Oklahoma City Eels get a nice win over the Roswell Revolution, and they're in our division, and we play them in a couple weeks. Mason Buchanan, who was in the race for MVP last year, he went for 218 and 3 touchdowns. No interceptions as well. So that was good for him. Noah Acro went for 211, 1 touchdown, no interceptions. Grom Briner on the ground, 12 attempts for 58 yards, averaging 4.8 per carry. Noah Acro, the QB, also ran 7 times as well for 31 yards, and Mason Buchanan ran 5 times for 13 yards. Receiving wise, we have a couple here. Got Grom Briner on the Eels. He caught 2 passes for 25 yards. Ray, newer subscriber, caught 4 catches for 20 yards. And BT Taylor? He's usually lights out in these games, but for whatever reason, he was quiet in this one. And defensively, Jameer Juice had 6 tackles, no picks or anything like that, so could have used some. Dr. Dre Harris on the Eels had 5 tackles and also a pass deflection as well. Got a couple other subscribers here for the Revolution. Yeah, these auto-generated rookies are really messing me up. Gio Cruz had 1 tackle, and that's it. And I don't think I'm missing anybody else. Doesn't look like it. And a tough loss here for the Revolution. Montana Mountain Lions get a close win over the Dakota Pronghorns. That looked like a fun game indeed. McDonald's 10-piece had a really good game. 265 through the air, 4 touchdowns to only 1 interception. Gianni Cortese was throwing the ball like a gunslinger. 359 to be exact through the air, 3 touchdowns, but he did have 2 costly interceptions, so that was unfortunate. Crab Kingsley, 19 carries for 59 yards, and Caleb King, 14 for 51. McDonald's 10-piece ran 2 times for 9 yards, and Gianni Cortese 2 times for 6 yards. Also, Christian Bangle had a run in there as well for 2 yards. Gavin Goat, 4 receptions for 51 yards, and Crab Kingsley had 3 for 22. Christian Bangle, 2 for 19, but he did catch a touchdown, so that was good to see. Caleb King also 1 for 4 as well. And defensively, we got a subscriber on the Mountain Lions. King Lay had 6 tackles, and that's it. So nice close win here by the Mountain Lions, the Mountain Lions, my apologies. They win 28-26 in a tight one over the Dakota Pronghorns. Sacramento Sharks getting back to their winning ways. They just missed the playoffs last season, so you know they're going to be fired up to do some stuff here. Devin Fry of the Rough Riders went for 215, 2 touchdowns, and 1 INT. And on the ground, he also ran 7 times for 18 yards. And defensively, we got a couple on the Sharks here. So we have first and foremost Blake Miser, Superstar X Factor and channel member. He had a TFL and a sack and 4 tackles. So really nice work there by Blake. And then Billy Bob Joe, subscriber safety, had 4 tackles and a pass deflection. So a nice week 1 victory for the Sacramento Sharks. Topeka Silverbacks lose a tough one to the Juneau Snow Owls, and the Silverbacks also just missed the playoffs last season. Kyrie Brook was throwing the ball around though, 331 through the air, 3 touchdowns, but he did have 2 costly interceptions. So that's unfortunate. He also ran 5 times for 12 yards, but tough loss to the Topeka Silverbacks here in week 1. San Jose Industrials just throttle the St. Petersburg Manatees. That was an absolute whooping, if I do say so myself. And receiving wise for the Industrials, Easy Fuentes, nice game. 5 catches, 84 yards, and also a touchdown as well. So you love to see that. We got a couple subscribers here on both teams. So W Mans, the strong safety, had 6 tackles and no big game-wrecking plays there. And got to look for the corner here. Josh Pickney, there he is. He had 3 tackles and also no game-breaking plays, but a nice, convincing win for the San Jose Industrials. Albany Argonauts put the hurtin' on the St. Louis Sentinels, if I do say so myself. Subscriber quarterback Craig Ray with 165, 2 touchdowns, and a pick. And Ashton Saber, who was also in the conversation for MVP last season, didn't play at an MVP level this one. Only 171 yards, no touchdowns, and 2 interceptions. That is rough, but subscriber, Superstar X Factor, and channel member Bobby Donuts had a really good game. 26 carries, 102 yards, and a touchdown. So nice work for him. Ashton Saber ran 8 times for 31 yards, and Craig Ray ran 1 time for 6 yards. Albany Argonauts almost won the Super Bowl last season. So far, they're starting out good. Portland Destroyers have a nice win over the Memphis Suns, 28-25. Now, one thing I completely forgot, Dominic Young, since he was not young, he was old, he retired in the offseason. I'm going to go back and add him. I completely forgot to do that. So Dominic Young will be. Julius Lamb, get out of here, man. I don't know who you are, but you ain't Dominic Young. But Dominic Young will be back in the next episode. I just forgot to re-add him. But what a game for Alexander Kleblek. He also came alive in the playoffs, picking up right where he left off. 7 catches, 119 yards, and 2 touchdowns. And the Portland Destroyers get a nice win over the Memphis Suns. And wrapping up here, the Jersey Shore D's. Wrapping up the D's. That was not intentional, but okay. They get a close victory over the Edmonton Coyotes. And Caden Haskins Jr. had an okay game, 204, 1 touchdown, no interceptions. But unfortunately, Lamar Jackson and the boys were a little bit too much to overcome. Also ran 3 times as well for 15 yards. And receiving wides, Timmy Winfield had 5 catches for 63 yards. No touchdowns, though. Jesse Moore had a touchdown, 6 catches, 58 yards, and a score. And also Tommy Pickle had 1 catch for 11 yards. And defensively, Aiden Grau had 3 tackles, no picks or anything like that. And Cody Bricks had 3 tackles, no sacks or TFLs or anything like that. So that was unfortunate for the Coyotes, but a good win nonetheless for the Jersey Shore D's. So what an action-packed week 1 here in the SFL. I am so fired up for season number 2. And we play the North Carolina Flyers pretty much back-to-back. That's weird. Week 2 and week 4. And also the OKC Eels in week 3. So it's just going to be NFC South for the next 3 games. But that's going to do it for me tonight, guys. As always, I appreciate you stopping by. I will catch you on the next one. Until then, peace.